Joseph, he says, "Hey Jake, thank you for building this community. 3 questions. What blockchain will Nasdaq use when they tokenize in Q3? It depends on, well, I'll get through all the questions and then we'll answer them. When stocks tokenize, will I be able to sell my Amazon shares onto the XRPL DEX? Number 3, what currency will be used to settle?" So all good questions. So which network are they going to tokenize on? Will you have the ability to use your Amazon shares to buy groceries? And then 3, what crypto will they settle in? Canton seems to have an edge there. They have a governance token that allows you to participate in the network and pay the fees on the network. It does not settle value. Settlement would happen between the clearinghouses and the brokers. There might be multiple exchanges. There's literally 16 or 17 exchanges for stocks. Nasdaq and the New York Stock Exchange are the 2 largest exchanges for securities in the U.S., public securities. But there are 6 clearinghouses, right? And you could have different blockchains. Each one of those could run on their own private blockchain, right? They could be Corda. Robinhood's got their thing. You got JP Morgan with their thing. You got, Canton. New York Stock Exchange has, Nasdaq has their own custody platform. You need interoperability between all these things. So I think that there could be a plethora of networks that they tokenize the equities on, but the back-end settlement of that will all flow through XRP, in my opinion. Now, that requires XRP to be a much higher price than it is today. We need a supply shock. Ripple is still holding their escrow. They've re-escrowed 700 million, and they have about 500 million sat in a wallet. You can go look at it on the network. You can go see Ripple's wallet. I think it's Ripple 1. I think that's the wallet. Ripple 1 has 500,000 XRP in it. Sorry, 500 million with a B. Sat there. They haven't sold it onto the market. If that does move its way onto the market, obviously there's a lot more XRP available. If they hold it, not a whole lot of XRP available at this point on the OTC desk and the dark pools. So we'll have to see what they do, but it's really kind of balls in their court as far as controlling the supply and what's available out there. And I know people are salty about that. They use it to fund their business. I don't make any bones about that. But at any time, they could decide just to stop. And that really